Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. And welcome to AIDS. Welcome to what I can only assume... Hey, what a surprise, eh? It's almost like this game was designed to appeal to people with AIDS. But on the plus side, we can rub our dicks and do nothing. For however long I decide to stream this latest shit. Which I am certain you will all agree will be wonderful scenes. Or something that I say, right? Dumb shit that I say. So, we'll play some bubs. I'm not sure. Not sure what else we'll do. Well, we'll play bubs for the first half an hour or so. Maybe look at the decks. Maybe rediscover some of the ones that I didn't take strip mine out of so that they're still sort of usable. Play 35 games against mono dog shit or 5-color autoplay shrine wank. And then die of 8. Hey, how about some 5-color autoplay wank? How about it, boys? If there's one thing we love about our game of Magics, it's not having to actually participate in the game of Magics. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff, as usual, boys. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Alright. Third time's a charm? Nope. Back on the old mono dogs shit wank bollocks pubics. But that is what we like, boys. If it wasn't, why would I have said that it was? Lance? And if it wasn't what everybody liked, why would everything be the same? But then at the same time, you can't trust everybody, because everybody loves Phil. He's going through a resurgence. And everybody loves watching games where one person wins all of the matches, because that was also fun. Usually, boys. Like I said, incredible. Let me just make sure it's doing the correct recordage. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Alright. So, we don't have a Wrath of Gods, but aside from that, I would say we have pretty much a gold hand, which, you know, makes for excellent shitty games of 8. Which, as I hasten to stress, is what we like. That's what we like to do, boys. Absolutely incredible. Alright, so we'll hold this to exile 2 things with Ooga Boybs. I don't think I have to do anything, actually. We'll take the weenie so that we can exile it with the terminus and get this back every turn. I don't know about you, boys, but I am going to have to bank on your mom's pubes being filled with pubes. You know what I mean? It does look like that's how it's going. Good bit of turbo spunk is what we like, boys. Turbo spunkage. And it just makes Magic fun. Anyone who says otherwise might have a spot of 8s. Might have a spot of the 8s. Alright, we'll see what he decides to do about this and that. I mean, it does look like Wrath of God. Ah, nothing. Incredible. Incredible. Boys, the game is unbelievable sheesh. Everybody knows that. The game was so unbelievably seen of memes that I might accidentally shit on the floor. I don't think we need to hold anyone back, but... You know, you never know. I mean, you do know. I mean, we're playing mono spunk dog shit, so we do know exactly what's happening. Nothing. But that is what we like. Like I say, if it wasn't what we like, why would we still all have 8s? Hello and welcome to more shit games of Magic Duels. But I won, so I had a wonderful time, and all of you people are clapping and crying on the floor. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, boys. Boys, it was okay, sweet. We get to play the same shit game a million times, and everyone can go to bed happy. Absolutely beautiful stuff. I couldn't imagine a more beautiful situation than even if Velvet's mum accidentally popped their bats out live on stream, and then started swinging them around. Could you imagine a better situation than that, boys? Oh my lord, actual 3-color Memeloid. Unless, I don't think this is autoplay wank. No, it's not. It's a real deck for real boys. Incredible. Oh my god, what a scam. What a scam. But we shouldn't get mana screwed based on the lands we have. Everything should be Rosie O'Donnell's fat tits. Boys, incredible. Incredible! Uh-huh. So we'll be super aggressive with this. Yes. Well, yeah. Just try and fill the grave as quickly as possible, even though it's very... Okay, we'll take that as well. I said we'll be super aggressive, and then I don't do it. Classic AIDS. Arcane shitnut? I don't think so. Oh no. Yeah, I should have been much more aggressive with that. Never mind, we'll shatter the matter in some other way. So I'm countering this bone knob if he casts it. It's too big. He's got a lot of beef. A lot of beef. Good job we've got anti-beef. I need some 2-mana ramp though. Uh-huh, okay. Because, yeah, if we don't actually have any artifacts... We just effectively start the game again. So I don't need mystical tutes. Because we already have the upheaval, so I can get something else. I could get Time Wank, I could get Wrath. Alright, let's get this. And take us a proper smack in the knob. And if it blows up in my face, I'll blame all of you. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Right, if it blows up in my face, like I said, I'm just gonna say it was fucking scams. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So he gets 2 free spells, but it's fair because, you know, it's not his commander or nothing. Is it 2 free spells? Exile the top of each player's library. Yeah. Okay, boys. As long as nobody gets no, they won't get haste. As long as he doesn't steal Time Wank, we should be okay. But we'll see. Dismember is useless. Breeding Pool useless. That's lucky for us. Incredible. Incredibles! So a land would be worthless. This flips over, which is fine. We got lots of shit going on. Which is what we like. Don't think we need lands. I don't think we need lands. Right, boys? Look at my hands. Unbelievable stuff. But this should flip over straight away. Yeah, we're still... I mean, I could do with some artifacts. Like I say, 2 or 3 mana artifact ramp is good. This flips over immediately because the graveyard is already filled. I do think you flip it, right? I mean, there's an argument to be made that you don't, because I haven't got anything to cast. I don't think I want that. I'm going to leave it, you know. I mean, it can flip any time. So what's the risk? You think that's right? You think I'm talking shit? I don't know. Alright, we'll take this and then we'll flip it this time. Okay, boys. Okay, fucking eight. I don't think we need to warp it. I might have to block. Another 18 lands in a row. Very nice. I mean, sometimes you've got to run some kind of statistical code. How have I drawn 1 trillion lands? Technically, that's not 1 trillion, but your mum can't count, so what's the difference? What's thy difference, boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana for us. So I could, in theory, cast this. As long as it survives, he's pretty much got nothing to do. I think that's probably all true. I think that's probably all true, boys. So we get at least 2. I mean, I take 4 off of these cards, though. Why is everything so fucking 8s? I do get 2 dragons, but yeah, I lose 4 HP. I think it's probably fine. Maybe it's not fine. Another good draw. Excellent draw. I can't believe how much fucking shit I've drawn. I am gonna die. I'm gonna lose. So that's 4. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Never mind. Incredible stuff. Incredible scenes, boys. Dev, he was far too good at my jigs for me. You do have to just put your hand up sometimes and say, boys, rubber dicks, rubberized penis. Useless. I can't use that. My lord, unbelievable stuff. That's pretty good, though.
Knowledge is a virtue.
I really needed the one that blows up a land.
I will not allow my progeny spend this manner wisely.
Alright, we got it. Oh my days. This guy's absolutely shrooming. Alright, I still think I'm dead. I don't know what happens when this dies. When it leaves, draw a card, put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to your mum's tits on the floor. Okay. I mean, I don't know how we're getting out of this. But it's been a fun game, at least. Sometimes that's all you can ask for, boys, is for a game to be fun. Alright. We can't really let him have Vitali back. Okay. Good draws. Good draws. Good, clean British fucking AIDS draws. Alright, that's pretty good, though.
Focus. I grant you.
But he is red and has shown he will cast a red spell. So, oh my lord, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Boys, sometimes you make a mistake. And today was one of those days. But at the same time, your mum is a fat bitch, so I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see what happens. I think if we don't die in this turn, I should gain enough life to get out of the way of being killed. 4 blockers to 3 attackers. Nope. Alright, we're going to have to see what we get off of this. That's pretty okay, depending on how it lands. I think we might get away with it. Definitely getting away with it.
My plan.
Absolutely incredible stuff.
Preparation.
Absolutely unbelievable change there, boys. We were on the edge for a couple of turns there. But in the end, this game is on YouTube, which means no matter how close I am to dying, I will eventually win. That's the best part of watching a tight game, is that you know the outcome before we even begin. If that isn't true, why does everyone do that? Lance, you can't answer that because you've got 8s. But I've got insight. And the reason is because everybody who watches Magic YouTube, on Arena at least, is a retard. Including me and you. So I'm sure you enjoyed that game. If that guy lightning bolted me last turn, well, the whole thing would have been useless bullshit. But because he didn't, it was absolute fucking scenes. Scenes, boys! It was Christmas Sheen. It was like Christmas 2. Unbelievable stuff. Alright, let's crack at these meters again. 509, not bad. 539, very close. Alright, I don't think it's family stuff. House, maybe? Baby? What does a family sort of do? So man is highest. This game loves a squirrel. No, not this time though. Alright, we're hovering around shit. Hmm. 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 Spider, I mean, 300 is a long way away, so it's no point honing in on those things. Uh-huh. Alright, we got Hunt. Alright, fuck it. We'll come back, obviously. We'll come back. But that was a lot of guesses. I still challenge any man on this earth to find a reason how I am not Jesus Christ getting that game in 5 guesses on Christmas Day. And being as good at this game as I am. Someone's going to tell me that I'm not Jesus. Boys, I'll shit on your fucking breakfast.
And you like it. Now, guys, let's get some support for shitting on your breakfast, okay, guys? I really want to enjoy shitting on your breakfast, and the only way we could make that happen is if you give me all of your cash.
That is true. Boys, I don't know how many times I need to say, I need all of your money all of the time. Otherwise, you might be gay. You might be gay and have AIDS. So there's no point playing search if you can play this and just blow it up. That's a good draw, at least. So we can hold our dicks a little bit. Oh, it's memory lapse. That's not good. Oh, for Christ's sake. Never mind. Alright. Like I said, these are going to get blown up. Dragon Typhoon is probably what I want, though. Alright, we just got to play to our outs, as they say on the tubes. So I think it's this. And then draw 2. Bomber rat, okay. Risky to ditch a land, but I think we're okay for lands. Alright, that's not a good draw. He might blow this up. I don't think that's terrible. Okay, I mean, he could have cast that something that cost 7 there. And that's pretty weak. So we might be able to get away with it, dance. Glitter only hits enchantments. Well, what's this? What's this, boys? What's this? But I understand you were probably saying you didn't need to throw that away. And I won't lie, I didn't know that. But I'm pulling a Murchie on you, and I'm going to take the high ground to pretend like you're wrong, and I was right. You are wrong, and I was right because I have to be right, because I'm on the tubes, and I'm a narcissist maniac. But you are correct. I thought it was artifact or enchantment. But we still might get away with it. No way do I not have a fucking untapped blue land. Well, that's a disaster. Crucius is alright. Alright. Let's Crucius him up. I mean, Crucius is gonna die though, isn't he? Destroy target enchantment written right there. I fucking don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we can't. This guy's gonna get killed for sure. Alright. Probably shouldn't have done that, but we might get away with it, boys. I don't know. I think we're okay. So I can bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can this and this. But then this almost certainly dies. And one of these will kill the dragon. I don't think I have... I don't know. Maybe we'll find a Wrath of God. They're both... shit. So let's take both of them. Okay. Grey Merchant. No. Okay. I mean, we're not dead, and I can cast this. Good draws, as usual. Ah, well. Never mind. Sometimes you draw a load of shit and also discard an artifact because you thought you couldn't use it. But live and learn. Now remember that cards have their rules written on them. And I can have a look at any time. Anytime I can check what a card does. But everyone knows if you do that, you are gay. Everyone knows reading cards is gay, having friends is gay, fucking your wife, mega gay. All that stuff.
Just trying to not ruin your freaking career.
Lens Asta with 2 beautiful euros and a little bit on the side. Absolute scenes. Incredible. That's going to help us plunder the momentum of Thor. And we'll be well on our way to $1 million by the end of the night. Right? You guys are going to step up and support. You love this shit. You fucking love this shit, boys. Search for a Scanter turn 2 every game. Absolutely normal to have all the same week. Incredible. Boys, it was incredible. Alright, we will risk killing ourselves against Mono Red because that way I can just call everybody a virgin. Right, which is what we like. 2-for-1 special if you want to get in on it, boys.
Just trying to not ruin your freaking career.
EWRA. I mean, that guy's going through a legitimate resurgence of himself, of his own. He's stopped. I mean, every week he does something. He's like a different person. But this week, he's taking calls from detractors again, just like the old days. Where he had when he had 600 viewers and $1,000 a stream, all from one dude. When am I going to get my $1,000 a day stream dude who disappears after a month? I think that might have gone. For those of you who are super long time fans of the channel, might remember that there was a guy on Twitch who would give me like $150 a stream, and then he disappeared. Incredible. And I need him to come back, because I won $150 a stream. Boyish, imagine not getting 150 beans a streams and still dying of AIDS or something. Alright, we're going to be turbo greedies, and we're going to play this. Extremely plausible that we take like 15 next turn. But that is what we like. You never go on Twitch though. That man's name was CGB. I mean, that guy was just... CGB was... He was just a member and a Patreon boy back in the day. He was... yeah, I don't know why he would be flinging big wads of cash. I remember the guy though. Hey, boys. Are we gonna die? Are we gonna die? Maybe. I remember the lad. His name was Just My Luck. And he seemed like a decent enough guy as well. He seemed like a normal dude. Like, he didn't seem like an iron quack maniac, like trying to dictate stream terms or anything. Hey, boys, that's pretty good. Yeah, he wasn't like that. Hey, that's fucking superb. Just don't die this turn and we'll be fine. Yeah, so he was like one of you, Lance, who would just give $150 a stream. And an OnlyFans girlfriend, I think. Incredible. Incredible. Boys, it was incredible. His girlfriend was pretty, but she had really small baps. Really small babes. But still, she had the horniness about her. I'm trying to think who's got small babes, who I think is still a sex bomb. Ella Purnell from Fallout, I think is pretty nice. She has been giving me the horn when I watch Fallout, and that is not physically the kind of thing that you would have heard me talk about. Someone of a similar age to myself, pretty lithe. I like grannies with massive knockers. Anything else, you gotta be extra special. Alright, I think we might have done it, boys. We might have turned it around. It's always the same cards that turn it around, though. Ugin is way, way too good. Multiple exile spells and life gain. Those are the two things that kill me all the time. Let's just make sure we got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is wrong with me? I don't have enough. I thought we made it, but we don't. We haven't made it. I thought we were there, but we're not there. That's good as well. I thought we were on 6. I mean, already on 6, so that would be 7. But, like I said, it does look like I was way too good at magic. Incredible.
Belongs equilibrium.
Incredible. Incredible. No one's ruining my freaking career. Like, he doesn't say that anymore, PWR. That was his whole... He said that so many times. The things I'm putting my body on the line for. And you guys are trying to ruin my freaking career. I put my life on the line for you in this career. And all he was doing was streaming magics. And then he went crazy, obviously. Cutting his head live. Looking up Bonglers. I think he played Bongler Roulette. Which part of me is quite impressed about, to be fair. We do like a game of Bongler Roulette. Not that we would ever play it, because, I mean, it just sounds like a slippery slope. But we love magic.
Man courses through all things. One step in the strategy.
Okay, how much mayonnaise have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could do this, still have a miscalculation. I'm using miscalculation no matter what. Even if he can pay, we get a free dragon. There's no way it's not the right play. So even if it's a 1-mana spell, it's getting countered. I think he's got a basic land. Yeah. A non-basic, I meant. So he can pay the cost. But like I said, there's no way we're not playing that spell regardless. Yeah, he's dead. Incredible! Another shit game against Mono Wank. But I did have to at least think slightly. And even then, I fucked it up. I couldn't add up to 7. It was too high. It was too high, boys. I capped out at 6. Incredible. There's a DSP podcast called That Being Said. One of the guys on there sounds sort of like PWR. You mean Alt Insider? He does sound a bit, and he looks a bit like him. He's bald. He's got the full cocainies going on. Baldinos, hat on all the time. Lance, if you're bald, do you really have to wear a hat all day? I mean, The Rock doesn't care that he's bald. Maybe you just need to be 6'5" and built like a ship stain. I don't know. But yeah, I watch That Being Said and Meerkat quite often. Those guys, I like people involved in the Filmoverse who don't fall into the trap of wanting to believe everything. Otherwise, you're just like duty shits talking absolute nonsense all day. Like, obviously, we would think it was funny if Kat had left, or they were divorced, or that she was dead. All those things would be funny. But all the evidence on the table, aside from circumstantial stuff, says that she's still there, obviously. And it would be even funnier if she wasn't there now, after Phil has concocted all these elaborate lies about, oh yeah, I'm just going out with my wife. Yeah, she got the wrong sandwich and we had to ask for a refund because everybody is Mexican and they're stupid. You know, the usual Philbo rants. But imagine he's making all that up. Imagine he's just making all that shit up. Incredible. Incredibles! Alright, whenever a land enters, this gets +2/+2. I think that's a chance we have to kill this thing. I mean, it's possible that you shouldn't have, but it is also possible that your mum is a massively fat bitch. Okay, obviously I want a mystical tutor for upheaval, so I probably will. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Nice wobbly retard lands. Nobody ever needs to buy any cards. That's the first rule of Magicks. If you've got 5,000 spare coins, which equals a draft or 5 packs, what you do with all that shit, boys, is stick your fingers up your mum's asshole. Alright, I mean, that wasn't what I was going to do, but it's what I'm doing now. We'll see. I think if you're bald, in Scotland, you have to wear a hat or you go to jail. It's pretty cold up there, to be fair. But Cocainies is inside. Like, that's what always baffles me. Like, Tim Pool, Cocainies, even, yeah, Alt as well. You're inside, idiots. You're inside. Turn the heating on. Or wear a hat sometimes, you know? Wear a hat sometimes. You might not want to put the heating on, which I can sympathize with. I'm not a heating's man. I do like to feel the bite of a winter upon thy balls. Alright, I think we kill this thing. Alright, well. Alright, let's just do it this way then. So I don't have to waste my Chandra. It's good land. That's a good spell. Alright. Let's see if we can't crack any meters. Tim Pool is ridiculous with his hat. Never takes it off. It's fucking wool beanie. He'll wear that thing with a fucking t-shirt on in 110-degree American weather. And act like we're the maniacs. And act like we're the ones who've got AIDS. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Okay. Something has to be countered. This is a lot of damage, really. Well, I think it's right. I don't know we could play that. Alright, let's start blowing up his hand. Hope for the best.
Bow before your god, Pharaoh.
Very likely we will die. You know, just incidental damage off this. If this ever resolves again. Or we just lose this way. He might attack Bubbles, you never know. It's definitely wrong if he does. Oh, what a maniac. It doesn't even kill him, yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can't shit on our tits, boys. Yeah, the Tim Pool, and he looks stupid, that hat. It makes his head look super fucking round. Like turbo round edge bollocks. Alright, what are we gonna get? Alright, that's fine. We still get the trigger, I think. Oh, maybe we don't. No, the thing's gone. Incredible. But we're still alive. Oh, this guy can save us. This guy can save us, boys.
So these are my terms and my...
Oh, man. Not with this shit. I don't want to sacrifice any permanents. Uh-huh. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of this. He didn't save me. What a slag. And his deck is bound to be full of shit that I don't need.
Or your filth is gone.
Okay, we can only cast one spell a turn. I'll have to try and remember that. But that I should have read it. Again, I should have read it. Boys, I don't know how to overstate that reading cards is for gay boys. Okay. I guess that means we're gonna die. Ristic Study's not gonna work now. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst.
Taste death.
Alright, just get to the end of this fucking shit and we can shit on our balls. So, I can cast one thing a turn.
Anyone who stands in my way is get hope it's not too
Don't die. And don't cast 2 spells. Those are the rules. Okay, that's a problem, but we can still block. Okay, hold your dicks. Bumhole Unleashed. When Bumhole Unleash, arse bang, baba boo, baba beebs. Alright. Okay, boys, we got some lunch.
Let's get toasty.
So he can cast this, play a land, and I take 2. But it's under control. Look at this fucking lesbonic shit. I'll just take my land back, thanks. I'll take my land back. Easy blokes. Fucking stupid shit. Cabaretti spaghetti. That's a disaster. I don't want to cast that, I don't think.
You won't be needing yours.
Alright, we'll cast this as our one spell. Oh, I should have done this earlier. I should have done this earlier, because if I draw 7, then I gain 14 life. And surely he can't come back from that, bollocks. Explore, okay. I need that not to be anything. Obviously, forever. Don't be anything forever, boys. It might be scape shift. And then what? And then what? I might just go all in on filling this with aids. 1, 2. I could do it twice, and then next turn it's too low. Alright, I mean, cast it or don't. It's literally one card. Boys. There's no way a random top deck can be this much brain skibbibblage.
Don't know what's next for me.
Mm-hmm. I think killing the creatures might have been the play, but you never know. Mm-hmm. Nice draws. Good draws, boys. At the beginning of each play's upkeep, this enchantment deals 1 damage to them. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent, it can't. Well, I don't want to fucking use that shit, do I, boys? Fucking kill myself in the dick. Alright. I mean, I think we got away with it. I think we cracked it, boys. The man's draws let him down, and now he is gonna die of AIDS. Boys, the man... absolute scenes. Absolute scenes of magics. Clearly, he needed to buy more wobbly lands. I mean, not a rare land in sight. Not a utility land, nothing. But at least he spent money on wobbling them bitches up. Absolutely incredible game of Magic. Obviously, he had like 3 or 4 turns to draw Lightning Bolt, and I would have lost. And if he had drawn it then, the game would have been meaningless shit that I would have deleted. But because he didn't draw those cards, and we did get the whenever you draw a card, you gain 2, it made the game absolutely incredible fun. Never mind that it would have played out exactly the same way, whether I had won or lost the last 3 turns. The fact that I did win means it was great. Had I lost, well, we're sending that shit straight back to Amazon, and we're going to pretend it's broken for a full refund. Okay, boys? Boys, it was okay sweet since the dawn of time. Absolute scenes. Who else wears a hat who's bald all the time? You know, I don't know, I take an interest in people who are bald, who try and escape. You know, comb-overs, weird shit. I feel like there must be a point where you look ridiculous, but on your way there, when do you cash it in? You know? Like Stone Cold, he was going bald with his like long blonde. You would never imagine if you didn't know that he used to have long blonde hair. And it was falling out and all the rest of it, and then he just one day, baldinos. The man looked great as a baldo. Baldos usually have to be accompanied with a pretty strong beard, to be honest. But at the same time, boys. Alright, let me see if I can add up. We can add up, but the game is like, hey, don't you want to die of AIDS? Yeah, at what stage do you cash it in? And why, as a society, are we all so happy to wear hats and look like fucking morons all day long? But wearing a wig is like just unacceptable gibberish. We need to normalize wigs. We need to normalize wiggalinis, boys. Some of those Chinese wigs you see on YouTube shorts, they look fucking great. I don't know what they cost or how uncomfortable they are. But girls wear wigs and extensions all the time. And we couldn't give a shit. But girls make a huge deal about bald boys, though, I suppose. Alright, last game. And then we'll go back to some words bullshit and see. I don't think we're keeping this. Yeah, alright, that's better. Turn to search as usual. He's got the one ring. I don't know that that looks like the Lord of the Rings one ring. Could be any old shit, boys. Could be the cock ring that fell off your dad's wang when you got born. Okay. Like, this is the... I draw this so more than upheaval. That's what I mean when I say the game's fake. I mean, it's just clearly fake fucking balls. Alright, he's got no cards. This game's over already. But that's what we like, isn't it? I've only got one blue, so I can't cast both of these. Alright, now we do have two blues. This is not a terrible card to be left with, to be honest. It's got the symbol of AIDS, so you know it's too strong for regular Majiks. Get a free card every turn. Incredible. Incredible. Alright, that's a problem. Alright, what are we gonna do about this shit? Maybe I spunked my Wrath of God too soon. Or maybe I'll just get Mystical Tutor to save me. Alright, Dismember, is that good? I don't think so. So I could play this now into my draw and then draw it. I think this is definitely right. Yeah. I think that's definitely right.
Bow before your god, Pharaoh. I'll be taking that.
Alright. We should be able to shatter my dick in half. Johnny, what an absolute lad.
Filth is gone.
Incredible! Incredibles! I probably should have cast this first, just to, you know, gain 2. Get excited about a little bit of lifelink. Alright, that's enough of that, bollocks. What are we doing? This thing. So, Hunt is 220, our favourite number. 220. Trap, I've done. Hunt, catch. Release. New lock. Feta, weirdly. What about feta cheese? We fucking love a bit of feta cheese in this house. Nope. Bread. I mean, bread goes with feta, so probably not. Plop. No. Shower. No. Hunter. Soldier. Bounty. No. Animal. I think I've said animal earlier. I haven't. I don't know. Maybe because I play this every day, it all sort of merges together. Defend, maybe? The opposite of hunt? No. Nest? No. This one is... I don't know. I mean, we'll see if it's tough, obviously. 80 guesses. How did I crackety meter on 5? And then a couple of days later on 13. Incredible. Let's do a cocaine / Tim Pool commiseration guess about them being bulldos. See, there's an E on the end. What else do they do? Cry, I imagine. They fooled us, boys. We don't think they're bald because they got a hat on. We don't think they're bald. They got a hat on. What do you call it? Or made it out of Saigon as well, Alt, because he is bald, but he's got a wife. I feel like that's what you have to do if you're starting to get the shits. Rafael Nadal used to have crazy good hair, and now he looks stupid. Yeah, that's a good example. Like he's got to shave it. He's got to shave it. He might have retired actually, because I want to see him play. Because once he gets sweaty, he looks ridiculous. Like, sorry, son, you've got $600 million. Get it? Hair transplants are incredible these days. Incredible. Hair transplants are... You gotta shave that shit off, surely. Or is the argument, you know, there's still hair on his head? Oh, everybody knows what it's on. It's the young hair. Look at that. What a tragedy. No wonder he can't give it up. I would be the same. But I luckily still look like this. But if I start looking like the fucking other one, what am I going to do? Honestly, he's got $250 million minimum dollars. Hair transplants, cracker demeters. Crackety meters. Beezy says, I shave my head. My hair is fine, though. Who does that? Ariel Hawani and Alex Pereira. Alex Eubank hair. I don't know. I don't know who Alex Eubank is. Alex Pereira hair. Everyone's hair obsessed. It's not just me. This guy has the thickest head of hair you could imagine and is always baldinos. Not well, the only missing follicles are from elbows. But look at that for a hairline. Perfectly rectangle, not any missing. And he's like, fuck that shit. This is annoying. I'll get rid of it. Incredible. Tim Pool would fight him for that hair and die. Or you could just wear a beanie, I suppose. But this is just truly tragic. I don't think you can, you know. I honestly don't think. Rafa Nadal hair transplant. He should have one. Look at this guy. You might not know him. If you're not in America. If you're not in England, I mean. What's his name? Rob Holding, I think. Yeah, it's obviously the first thing. Like, look at that. What a fucking... Well, look at this. This man's bald. By the laws of nature, this man is a baldino. Look at that. And Rafa Nadal's like, can't do it, son. I'll look stupid. Look, bald. That is his natural head. But this is what he looks like in 2019. Absolutely incredible stuff. It's just, I mean, I don't know how much it costs, but footballers make like 200 grand a week. And this guy's shit. It's easy. I assume Rafa Nadal can pay 200 grand a week. Not that that's what a hair transplant costs. I think it's 20,000 a year top up. Or something, I think I heard once. And if that's true, you know, that's a lot for a regular blue-collar man like Phil. But for Rafa Nadal, Lance. I used to shave my head too when I was younger, because I didn't realize until girls started telling me that my hair is absolutely magnificent. I wasted so much of my youth with the old shaved head, and I wasn't even a Nazi. It was just easy. Easier in the gym, easier in the shower. But, yeah, I feel like I definitely wasted it. You shouldn't have any regrets about stupid things like that, but if I live my life again, I think I would have it long the whole time. Alright, what are we doing here? More insults. Transplant. Wig. Weave. Idiot. What else? Spasmoid. How come we're struggling on this one so much? Pain? The pain of being a bulldoze.
Full hairy spaghettis.
Dark Synth with 6 beautiful British euros. Thanks for the continuing support of this wonderful channel. Full hairy spaghettis indeed. I mean, I like the idea that... I thought it was 2 for 1 special, but he got scammed. I like the idea that this stream could veer off into any direction that's still mildly interesting. But I feel like hair transplants have come a long way, and it's not quite the speed of AI. AI is speeding up like you wouldn't believe, as I'm sure you've all experienced. Like, look at the thumbnails that I make. Incredible. I don't even make them. I just prompt them. But we couldn't do that even 2 years ago. Last year, I think I probably did do those. They were probably better a year ago, actually, because you could use Angela White's likeness without getting in trouble. But not anymore. Not anymore. Boys. What else? We've got a wool beanie for those hot summer days. Scalp. Misery. What about sexy bitch? Pursuit. Romance. Oh, boys. That's what a hunt really is, isn't it? That's what a hunt really is. You chase a girl down the street until she can't run anymore. Unbelievable old school romance. Well, I'm not getting any closer, weirdly. Okay, what else? Flowers? Nope. We can't have sex, love. I mean, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, we got Hitler. Hitler has entered the chat, boys. Unbelievable stuff. Darkson said, I finished watching your last stream on demand where you lost to that GG side died, but what if I could get out of it damned guy? Where your sun avatar wasn't cast from your hand. Yeah, that was fucking... Both of us thought that I'd won. Both of us thought I'd won. I don't, like... It's... I guess, they were scared of power creep. Because it seems extremely weird to have put that caveat in that card. Because I still cast it, but just not from my hand. Maybe they thought you couldn't get it for free. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, he gave me the GGs. And then he tried to get out of it there. And did get out of it. Incredible. Incredible. So, romance. Novel. Library. Nerdy senpai. Nope.
But what if we can get out of this, Dad?
What if we could? But what are we trying to escape? Are we trying to escape baldness? There's a way out of being bald. Are we trying to get out of this? There's a way out of this. If we just keep guessing, we'll get there in the end. Is there a way out of this life? Like that guy from Fargo who changed his mind in the end. Still, romance and novel. Fantasy, perhaps? Oh, what about dragon? Everyone wants to fuck dragons like DSP's mods. Nearly.
But what if we can get out of this, Dad?
Darksin says autocorrect on his phone is insane. I mean, I have figured out all of your messages so far. Yeah. I guess it's maybe because you, I mean, I don't know. I know that English is not your first language, so you're doing a good job. Romance. And then fairy and dragon. Princess, maybe? You need a princess and a story. King and a queen? No. Romance. It does feel like... it feels like... What's that actual one? It feels like Snow White. We got all the elements of it. You know, they got fairies and dragons. Princess, she is a sexy bitch who's hunted. Or he's a huntsman. She's pretty. It feels like Snow White. What's the fairy tale? Yeah, fairy tale. That's not bad. 106. I think we're on the right track. 29,000. What other shit goes on in fairy tales? Cartoon, usually a film. Night. I feel like fairy tale is probably not that, but it's likely something to do with fantasy. Well, fantasy is 50, so maybe not. Romance, fairy, dragon. What about dragoon? Nope. King, lady, castle. I've done castle already. And king, evidently. Hero. No. Rescue. You gotta always rescue the bitch who's got lost in the woods. Nope. What about other stuff? Trolls. Dwarves. What about swords? So, what do you do with romance? You kiss, you eat minge. 69 on kiss, classic memes. Anniversaire. No. Alright, you have a think. We'll have another game. Any decks you want to see? Any decks? I'll play this while I'm thinking. Any others? Oh, and any others that are worth rescuing? Garrick. These should be deleted. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, well, I guess there's not many to save anyway. Alright, let's try this. And see how we get on. Mills. Alright, we'll play Mill afterwards. The real Mills with Jace. I mean, that's got Jace. Alright, mono green dog shit. That's fun, always. We got a Wrath, so that's going to have to do. Turn 1 elf? No, not this time. Incredible. Incredible! You think he's got the free spell, Come Sail Away, or whatever the fuck that's called? Nothing? Raphaelos, that's not good. I guess this guy was just really good at my jigs. Yeah, I don't know what we're pausing the game for every turn. He might be a retard. Alright, you just stall the game all you want with your fucking AIDS pussy deck. Stall the game all you want on top of being a retard as well. Absolutely beautiful scenes. Absolutely beautiful stuff. That's why we play this game, boys. For playing against retarded pussy mono AIDS. Yeah, I know. Lobotomy achievement. I think he must have had a free spell, but obviously the best thing to do against me when you're mono and on the play is to act like a fucking dumb cunt. I've got a high tolerance for that shit. I mean, magical won't work, I don't suppose. 92. Alright, Sigarda. I keep forgetting to take this out. This is not good enough in 2019 for sure. I'm playing another green fucking do-nothing retard somehow. I mean, is it my connection? It's possible. It's possible. If you get 2 retards in a row, maybe you're the problem. I don't know why this would be up, though. Nah, he's there. He's just being a fucking dimwit. Enchant. No. So, romance. Category, maybe? Just weirdly. Nope. Detective. What about the police? We do need the police. We do like the police. Legs VD. I mean, Legend's not a terrible shout. No. go through all the formats. Alright, okay, we're gonna kill all of these boys. This man loves hexproof in his lands. So we get 2 turns, which is pretty good. And with it, yeah, we got a good hand. Oh, that's not great. That might kill me, actually. It's just got that smell of a game of missing 6 lands in a row now. I mean, it might not happen. You never know. But it's got that scent. You see what I mean? Got that scent to it, boys. What are we doing? I'm just going to do this as well. I don't know what that is actually doing. Exile this, choose another creature. When it's put into a graveyard this turn, return it to the field. Alright, fuck it. We just got to hit lands, which I am doubting we're not going to be able to do. Yeah, I had a feeling, boys. Well, that's a good card at least, as long as it doesn't blow up. As long as it doesn't blow up, we should have another 2 turns. Story, we've done story, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Proposal, maybe? But marriage was nothing. Oath. Yeah. Hey, he blew up all my stuff again somehow. Incredible. Incredible. The man was just insanely talented at drawing the perfect card at every single turn.
I won't let a few
No cards in hand, no options for anything, but
This is your fight.
perfect every turn. Incredible stuff. Legitimately incredible scenes. I mean, sometimes you have to say Magic is just super realistic. Sometimes you just have to say you play a man down to 1 card, and it's just AIDS on top of AIDS. Incredible.
Clair Obscur is not a good game if it can't sustain a pro streamer.
Des with 5 beautiful British beans. Guys, we are steamrolling the goal. The goal has been flattened. Absolute positivity overload. Except in terms of this game not being 8. It's true. Clair Obscura, despite winning Game of the Year and all the rest of that shit, confirmed to be bullshit because Phil didn't make $500 per stream on it. But it's RimWorld tonight, and he made $700 last time he played Rimjob World. Is he gonna get it again and then prove that the exact same audience loved this game and not the last game, despite one man paying for the whole thing? Leave your logic at the door, boys. Leave your logic in the bin.
Clair Obscur is not a good game if it can't sustain a pro streamer.
I mean, I think that's the conclusion we must all draw, is that Clair Obscura specifically is a load of shit. Right, boys? Clair Obscura, in particular, is fucking bollocks. And anybody who says anything else might have a spot of AIDS. You might all have a spot of AIDS. This guy is such a mana fixer. The ultimate mana boy. That's pretty good for down the road. I think you try and get all of these out. They make so much mana. Yeah, that last guy, I mean, it's true. He was just better than me. He did blow up all of my stuff, so, I mean, he made the right decisions, I suppose. Faith? No. Okay, not a lot going on. Alright. I mean, there's a chance that he can still be fine, but I think he's taken too long to do anything. And if he's setting up some kind of prison-y control deck, I think it's gone wrong already. But we'll see. Oh, we're supposed to be milling him. I completely forgot. Oh well, fuck you. I'm glad the game tapped my fucking land, though. Nobody needs big monies, right? Fucking crazy piece of shit. And it was the one that made 3. I could have oogined him. But the game was like, hey, you're definitely not going to need this, right? Boys, absolute fucking majiks. Absolute majiks, as usual. Boys, it was absolute majiks, as majiks always is. But that's why we like it. That is why we like it, boys. If it wasn't, why would we all have it? No, not treasure hunt. I think you don't need 3 colors for treasure hunt. Treasure hunt's just mono blue. But then again, I guess you could really fool me. If you only need treasure hunt, you could play 3 colors. Have me take a hand that facilitates a game, and then slap me right to penis. Incredible.
My resources are I see no threat that I can manage.
Well, that was great. Well, never mind. Spouse, we didn't say spouse, but marriage has been... What about mate? That's a true marriage. Friend, acquaintance, roommate. That's more what Philbo and his fat bitch have. Nope. Why is this giving us so much trouble? We got Dragon at 30, Fairy at 28. So it just feels very fantasy-ish. What about Greek myth? Maybe myth. Yeah. Prince. We did princess and king. Tower. No. The fact that romance is such a high jump from fairy, though. Stage play. No. I don't know. Book. I mean, we said novel. Yeah, book. Beauty and the Beast. Beast is 50, but Beauty was nowhere. What about Ugly? You're not allowed Ugly. Incredible. What about Pigs and Wolves? It just feels fantasy-ish, you know? Apocryphal tale, is that even a word? No. Whatever that is, we'll take it. 63,000, it's incredible. Leia. Could be Dungeon. No. Prom. Weirdly. Dance. Yep. Punch. Drink. Treasure. That's not terrible. Nope. Man, this one really is giving me problems. Alright, one more game of Magic, and then I'll try... I've done Wedding. Spell, that's something. One more game of Magic, then we'll try Connections, but give me a few minutes to try by myself. And then we'll decide what to do with the rest of the evening. Incredible. Incredible. This one's balls, right? Exchange your life total, I think is the thing. Yeah. So I've only ever seen this be complete useless shit. And the closest it got to not being useless was... he had a Tree of Perdition, but still, it was rubbish. Still, let's see what we got. Let's see what we have, boys. We've got some good draws. This is a solid start. So we're going to play this first. Because it probably just should. Orcish Bummasters. I mean, this is a good card, but it never does anything to me because I never have any weenies. So, it's just easy quacks. It's just easy quacks, boys, which is exactly what we like. That's pretty good. I don't like giving someone else any credit about anything because he's a cheater. But this has been extremely good memes. Is it mono black? I think it might be. Always get one of these. Never just draw useless shit. That'd be incredible. Alright. I don't know about you boys. We still got a very good chance of shattering your dad's pubes. Which is exactly what we're looking for. I don't know why he did 1 damage to this. But that's what we like. That's what we like, boys. People fucking it up. Age, I've tried Witch. We'll try Age and Cinderella. I think Cinderella is an acceptable guess for the game, but I've not seen it use names or copyrighted shit. I assume Cinderella is still copyrighted to somebody. Necropotency. He must have seen it on the Pro Tour. Now he's all excited. Oh, he's going to swap life totals. I forgot. That's how the deck works. Mm-hmm. So he hasn't got any white. He just used a Dark Ritual. We got tons of Mega Bombs from this spot. I'll use this, I think. Assuming I can. That's not great. I'll pay the full price. Alright, do I just die to this thing? I think so. Does that go up to 8? Yeah, okay. That was fun. I love magic. It's great. Don't ever be boring mono dog shit. Or your dick might fall off. But I don't want to play a game. Well, I mean... Whatever. I suppose I could have just killed that thing, but it just feels like such a load of wank sometimes. Drama. I think drama would have come up. Tragedy. Now, alright, I said we were going to do something else and I forgot. Oh well, now we can just easily do that. Alright, this deck's just a little bit dawdly. But we do like a good dawdle sometimes, boys. Let's try something that's not dawdly for a couple of minutes. Tameo, that's pretty good. So what's the time? 3-0 bollocks. 3-0 bollocks. Let's have a look at Philbo's kick chat for a change. Retard Majeeks, that's what I like to see. Hey, I'm Geeky Majeeks, but I like to play fucking dog's aids like my dad. Yep, enjoy your bollocks, you stupid twat. Enjoy your bollocks, you silly slag. Love story is not one word. What were we doing? I forgot. It was something erotic. That's possible. Not allowed. Man, I don't know. I don't think it's 100% that we don't give up. Alright, this hand is extremely odd, but if we can do Mega Ramp, we might be able to have a look at our decks. We might be able to have a glimpse of our penis, boys. So I need an island, plains, and a forest. Or a forest, I should say. So that both of these come into play untapped. That's what I like to see. Free spells. Free spells that make everything else fucking AIDS. Beautiful. Okay, if this fucking dumb cunt is going to slow the entire game down because he's a retard, I'll play someone else. That's what I like, boys. I like every turn being chronically slow because some dick is 8 or something. We'll just play somebody else. Notebook, romance letter, could be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Date. We said kiss. Bubs. I don't know why this one is so tough. I've said zoo before. Let's think of more fantasy shit. See if, oh, for fuck's sake, just retarded games on top of each other. Stack all the retards on top of my balls. That's what we like, boyish. I think I've said ring. I'll try ceremony. Nope. Bouquet. Nope. Hard knobs. Nope. Soft minge. Nope. Courtship. Nope. The fact wolf is the second highest is the thing that seems odd. Alright, this hand is absolute shit, but whatever. I mean, I should have just mulliganed instead of complaining. Unicorn? We'll try horse. I think I've said horse. I mean, it's higher. Alright, that's not a terrible draw. I mean, that's better, though. Rose, thorn. I'll try blood. Oh, almost there, boys. I don't know, it's just fooling me. It's giving me fucking shit. Alright, that card is weird. You know, it's rubbish, right? I can't see how it isn't. I think we want to blow everyone up. Alright, I mean, we've got Time Walk and Teferi. Let's look at Impossible. The Vampire, that's not a bad one. What else? Alright, before we say Vampire, what could we have instead? Before we say the Vampiros, what could be an alternative?
I am not going to sit this one. There was nothing.
Oh, I should have... I fucked that up. I fucked it all up, boys. Never mind. Werewolf? Yeah, that's the thing. Could be a werewolf. All right, I'm doing what I don't do. So, vampire. Oh my days! Right on the fucking nose. Eldritch Gene busted in with his first cheats of the day. Absolutely incredible scenes. A new cheater is born every stream. And this time, it's Eldritch Gene's turn. Incredible. Incredible. I thought, yeah, I did think when you said it. There was a chance. And he was correct, boys. Incredible. Incredibles. I thought it was, yeah, I thought the fantasy line. That's why I thought it might be werewolf. But vampire. There you go. Unbelievable stuff. Absolutely unstoppable memeage. Ugh, he's got the mads. He's got angry that I did a memes. But it does mean I could just Sunfall these boys now. I think I will. You know, just teach him a lesson about having AIDS. I mean, that's pretty good with Chappy Boys. Yeah, let's do that. We could get him twice. Oh, I should have just did this. I'll pretend it was for the memes. Okay, you slags. I'll pretend I didn't just take an extra turn because I want to do something that looks like it was for the memes. And anybody who says anything else, boys, you can all scrub your balls with bubonic plagues. Scrub your balls with the bubonic plague. Incredible. Incredibles. Alright, I mean, we're just having so many shit games. It's really unfortunate. I think there's been 2 games, maybe, that weren't terrible. Alright, let's have some more guesses. So, I think we did find the line, but I was thinking more of Dragons and Game of Thrones, where it was classic monsters. Yeah. Alright, what else we got? Werewolf. Number 2, good shout. Frankenstein. Technically, not really. Frankstein. The old Frankstein. Yeah. So you can have names, I suppose. Who else? Who else is classic? Pixies, maybe? Evil? Mm-hmm. Nightmare? Ghost? Mm-hmm. What are the classic Dollar Tree? Zombie? Yep, that's good. Dollar Tree Halloween dress-ups. Nurse. Oh, that might just be my own fantasy. So we got vampire, werewolf, Dracula, zombie, ghost, monster, evil, romance, somehow. I guess vampires do like fucking a lot. The cross. Jesus. I don't know. Coffin? That's where they live. Not really. Yeah, Dracula lower than werewolf. That is, yeah, Dracula is a vampire. The most well-known vampire ever. Who else are well-known vamps? Buffy? She was a bit of a bitch. Yeah, look at that! Fucking insane! Insane. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is 8. Dracula's 5. Nosferatu, that's not even going to be anywhere near it. I bet you this game's weird like that. Yeah, 119. Steak. No. Well, Coffin was super low. They live in the dirt. Nocturnal. Nah, that's balls. Sun murders them. Night. Prowlers. Fly. I think, did we say bat? 189. Silver? No, I mean, silver kills wolves, not... Oh, maybe it does kill vampires. I haven't read Dracula in a long time. Alright. I'm just going to say, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the others. Supernatural, undead, that's good. Twilight, Jesus Christ. Twilight, demon. We should have had demon. I thought I guessed witch. Yeah, like I said, I think it's because I play this game every day now. Everything just merges into one homogeneous blob. I was so certain that I said witch. Vamp. But Twilight must be for those fucking god-awful films. Amazing. Incredible. Alright, what are we going to play? I got about an hour left. An hour left of this fucking bullshit. Oh. Let me have a quick go of connections. So you can't join in yet. So hold your dicks. Extreme, brutal, very... Nah, don't really see another one. 5-hand 1. That's always real, boys. Everyone knows go 5-hand 1. That's the realest thing in the world. Post. Could be end. Oh, post, like, impression, comment. I think this is things you do to girls on Twitter if they've got big tits.
Contexto is fake.
Darks it with 250 beautiful British beans. I mean, it's AI generated. It's probably some fucking malware site, honestly. It's like a super lazy game that draws me in and affects my computer. That's probably why Apex crashes all the time. So someone else owes me a new computer. And in 2019, with the cost of RAM and GPUs, that's going to be $16,000. Incredible. Comment, post, like, and something else.
Contexto is fake.
I'm going to say lurk. Okay. Things you can do on social media. We do like lurking. We do like lurking, boys. Because if there's one thing I know, it's that none of us have ever interacted with Velvet Seven's mum. But we do like a Velvet Seven's mother.
Microwave. I shall put
Look at this fat bastard.
all the stuff that's
Oh, he's watching British food.
Can't freeze
hold on, let me get
potatoes.
new Fadoofa.
Can't.
I can't hear
You're not
above
supposed
the
to.
kettle.
Well, you're not
Oh, I can hear Yorkshire accent a mile away, boys. What's she making?
I've just had the microwave ping to say
That's
for
Oh, the
Like-
microwave ping.
supposed to. Weirdly colored, man.
I'll go and turn them over. Oh. So I'll go
Don't
and turn them
freeze
over
your
now
onions. You can leave them
while
like
the pan is
you can
on
leave
the
them
fridge.
out in
It's
the open
for number 6.
for a pretty decent amount of time.
I'll go and
I mean, I don't know what. He's got 2,500
Make
viewers.
sure to use them with
Boy.
like a week of getting them. You're good, man.
Why is this guy so popular?
I've just turned the potatoes over. Do you know, I love. I mean, I know there's
301,000 lands.
Tonight. Getting everything wrong.
Pretty good numbers.
Hey, at least she actually got the pan hot before she put.
Pretty good numbers, boys. Hey, pretty good numbers here. Pretty good numbers here, boys. Oop, someone's shooting bullets at her. I'll come back January 4th at 11. That's today. That was yesterday. She cheated us, boys. She cheated us. But at least reruns allow us to see Boobomatrons every day. Seeing Boobomatrons increases the quality of this stream 600-fold, if you ask me.
Why is it so dark?
Because you got the fucking curtains down, you silly bitch.
Charging?
Darkson says, I bought 96 gigs of DDR5 with low timings for around 300 euros before the RAM scalping started. That must be like literally 1,000 euros by now. That must be 1,000 euros, I would think. So with all that extra money you saved, clearly you could just pass the savings on to me for this wonderful stream. So I will be expecting 600 euros within the hour. Otherwise, I'm calling the police. I shall be calling the police. And I'll be showing them a picture of this to bribe them. So they'll definitely be on my side.
Oh my god. Maybe I pick my nose too much.
Boyish. I mean, I said, it takes a lot for somebody, for someone to be sexier than their mum if their mum has massive whappers. Yeah, but she might qualify. She might qualify. The exact same kit costs 1,400 euros now. Man. What a fucking... I mean, what am I going to do when I need a computer now? Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Except beg on the internet non-stop. Do you think she covers up in public? Oh, yeah, I think for sure. I mean, obviously we're just making up stuff, but she seems like the nerdy senpai type, where for some reason she just likes... I mean, nerdy senpai doesn't have that kind of body, obviously. But just very demure, normal, more normal-esque, but at the same time sells pictures of her tits on the internet. Because I think Velvet 7 is a PG OnlyFans. Like, she doesn't even show her nippolinos. Not even a nip to be seen, boys. Same as, what's her name? Same as Nerdy Shitbox. But I feel like Nerdy Shitbox is the kind of girl who would cry on the street if Builder whistled at her. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know everybody. I'm not a psychologist. There must be something to inspire people to sell pictures of their waps when that's not predominantly what they do. Alright, we should crack it even for now. Gotta protect your schmiggly boy, I think. When The Hobbit comes out, we could probably replace every card for a Lord of the Rings thing. Because a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff are pretty good. Oh, is he throwing a fucking wobbler? Alright, do what you want, you bitch. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. At least this one. Yeah, this is... I don't know. There's something innately sexy about being ugly. Which is... You know, it doesn't necessarily translate. But you gotta understand what I mean. Like, I don't know what's going on here. But, boys... I know what's going on here, and I know what's going on in my balls. And there's just something in the sexy dinner lady, meth head, trailer park whore that gives me an arousal willy banger. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Oh, we got the full Triforce here. Oh, the animals have abandoned. Look at the state of this wall. Like, she might have kids, I guess, who are, like, digging their assholes out and then wiping it on the wall. But if you haven't, you gotta fucking wash that shit off. 5 damage to target land. Incredible. And a good draw as well. Incredibles! Oh, and just as I spoke about animals, they're back. Like, that is like Asmongold with his blood wall. Just inexcusable to have it look like that. Even if it is the cat, actually. Because if the cat bed is there, maybe it's wiping its ass on the wall. Even if that's true, I still think we have to call the police. Don't you, boys? Don't you agree the police need to be informed? Maybe it's psychology of ugly girls being easy. Maybe. Maybe, but I don't associate it that way in my head. I mean, I've just had full god draws the whole game. Full god draws. I haven't done anything. The game has just fed me everything. Incredible scenes. Incredible scenes. Like, I bet this girl's not easy. She needs a classic biker, meth head, drug dealing, abusive, something. That's what I think. Which, that's not me, but I don't know. I still think she gives me the horn. And I haven't seen her stand up before. That body is just fucking crazy. Look at the state of that. Look at that, boys. I think that's beyond anything a dinner lady could achieve, to be fair. That's amazing. I'm almost tempted to give $5. I'm almost tempted that we need to start cracking open gifted memberships. 40 subs equals body oil. Boyish. Someone else get in there with your subs. Get in there with your bits. Get in there with all of your multiple currencies and shatter the emitters. Otherwise, was the emitter even close to being shattered itself? I mean, I don't know, boyish. That's an insanely lucky draw. Because he's a self-mill deck. Dildo Baggins. I think we'll take a dildoids. We'll take a dildoids. So you just have to be cautious about how long you take before you cast that, I think. Return non-token creature to its owner's hand. I don't think it's a guarantee that he plays a creature this turn. Yeah, I don't know. It could be the psych. I mean, I never fucked a dinner lady. So it's not like I'm drawing on my own experience of cracking the dinner lady metas. I probably should have had this guy. When it enters or leaves, when it deals combat damage, make a treasure. Okay. I probably should have put it on him. Titan's Nest. I remember Thingy Bob using that. Callous Kiwi. So it's not 100% that this guy hasn't got some crazy combo bubbling up. Exile a card from your grave, add colorless, spend this mana only to cast a spell with aids. Okay. I mean, I didn't realize we had Cyclonic Rift. That's pretty good. Alright, at least we can get in with the memes. I guess we'll ditch the basic land. Play Sauron? Yeah. I think so, boys. I think so. I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see how it all transpires. Nice collection of wobbly retard lands. That's what I like to see. The man's obviously got every card ever printed, forever. If you're throwing money up Wizard's ass for nothing at all. Insidious Roots, that's not terrible. Yeah, but Cyclonic Rift is the ultimate escape. Besides Upheaval, I suppose. So it's whenever the ring tempts you, but I don't want to fling any of these cards away. I mean, I really... Okay, we got multiple rats, so we'll ditch that. So I'm just going to keep Cyclonic Rift up the whole time. He can't block this. I'm not taking enough damage to give a fuck. Alright, I didn't realize you got 3 lands. Again, I gotta start reading cards. Whenever this mill 3 Returnier, okay, I should have fucking read it. Never mind. I guess you just get 2 free lands for an attack. Incredible. Incredible stuff. I'm doing a Cyclonic Rift anyway. Fuck it. We're gonna try and obliterate his balls this turn. If he's got counterspell mana up, he's got it. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Alright, time to smash a man's ass. Time to smash an anus. Oh my lord. Alright, can't win the game with any of these cards. Alright, let's see if he can get out of this one. Yep, easy. Magic's the best. Magic's the best, boys. Imagine printing a card like that and everybody being like, yep, beautiful scenes. Well, never mind. Never mind. Just get to 7 mana, cost that, everything's great. What do we got up here? Nothing? Oh, I don't even check the shop anymore. You get nothing. You get free coins like once every 3 or 4 months now. Yep, I got totally outplayed. It was clear. It was clear as day that I was outplayed out of my boots. Never mind. Hey, how about we buy wobbly dog shit and look like retards? Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun? Every game has just been so fake. Like the game before that, I just drew everything I needed every time. That game, I mean, again, Upheaval, you can always get out of it. But he turned that around to the point where he was probably going to win on that on his next turn. I don't know. And I feel like I just want to shit on the floor. That would be more fun. Yeah, well, boobs, this isn't really a keep. Oh, we're playing mono boring AIDS retards again. I don't know. Probably mulligans. That's definitely much, much better. Alright, last game of this. and possibly last game of Magic. What shall I play next? Anyone got any preferences? Keep grinding on with Lacuna. Get shot 65 million times in the plopes. Have a look at all the games that exist on Steam, in case there's some that I missed that I don't know I should be buying. What do you think? We could play Phil. Yeah, we could do the Steam. We could do the Philbo Steam search, which I've heard is elite levels of entertainment. So Dav's next turn if he's not challenged. What does this do? Some bullshit. All right, we'll play the Davs. That's great, and that's perfect. Literally, yeah, the full gamut of perfection. Absolute mega boost, 0 consequences. The Donald Trump memer's guide to being a slag. The Trumpy boy guide to cracking Demeters. Alright, I think we're just gonna kill this dude. We got Cyclonic Pubes, which obviously didn't go that well last time.
Better to deal with me than with demons.
Alright, that guy could just be a beefster. Alright, boys. Alright. Let's see. Eldritch Gene says, I can't believe we bombed Venezuela and had taken it over. It's insane. It's genuinely, like, I feel like I must have misread it somewhere. America blew up a nation to the extent that they stole the prime minister in a day, or the president either, in a day, got out, and basically no repercussions from what I can see. Boys, I must have fucking misread that. Are China not saying they're going to put sanctions on the US? America just took over a nation. Not even under the guise of Islamic terrorism, which is the classic get. Well, they were going to blow us up, so we had to do it. They were just like, well, they were fucking about. We can't have anyone fuck about. Fucking about? Fucking about how? Well, they just were. So fuck you. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we'll see. Obviously, we need more Final Fantasy. I thought about getting that. I was speaking to old man Des, and I was saying I might get Final Fantasy 9 if it's cheap on Steam. If it's got the steamy cheats, squibbly bibbles, then I might do the squibbly jibble cheats or something. Incredible that we actually got something with the miscount this late in the game. Incredible! Incredibles! Oh my god, you just keep drawing like a fucking bellend. Oh my days! I might lose. Alright, I guess this should sort me out. Fucking hell. 5 out of 6 cards were lands. Absolute rubber dicks. I voted for Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Well, I mean, I'll have it. If it's £1, then I'll get it. If it's £1, I will get it. If it's more than £4, I'll still get it. I can't. But I have played it. I've played it before. Is basically what I'm saying. All right. I think we win here anyway. All right. We're playing Steam, whatever the fuck. We're playing Steam, DSP, Steam menus. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I mean, I don't even give a shit anymore. Just grab that. That's got to be enough, surely, Lance. Absolute bollocks. Bollocks on both sides. What about Jedi Survivor or The Force Unleashed? I think The Force Unleashed is like £2 or something. But it's just it's a whole game. It's a huge game, and hey, boys, I don't know how much time I want to put into a game like that. I guess I never tried putting time into a tactical RPG, which turned out to be really fun. So I'll give everything a chance. She's a sex bomb. I don't give a fuck. She just I never knew she had the whole package of that body as well. Absolute. I can't have any disparaging on the package. The ugliness is the Sarah J ugliness, which just adds sexiness. Incredible. That's the thing. I've played everything. Everything in the world. Because I've got a rental service for the PlayStation. Which makes it super easy to just play anything. But you guys don't want me to stream on the PlayStation because it's bollocks. Alright, I want the cheapest games. I'm not playing Silksong. That's fucking way too hard. You know I don't have any skill. Yeah, that's another thing you have to take into consideration. Is that I'm just shit at everything. 425. I don't know. I might have to go back on my word. £4.25. I don't know, boys. And I know the big twist as well, obviously. 99 bangers, see? Incredible. The thing is, I don't think I want to play this. It's old. I've played it. It's nearly 20 years old. Nearly 20 years old. How much does it cost on EA? It's an EA game, isn't it? I feel like it is. Or maybe their sale is already over. Still, I got 61 beans of donated money, so we should really be spending it all. But I want to spend it on something that just doesn't go in the library and then I forget about it, you know? So Split Fiction is great, but I finished that, and you do need a partner. I think £30 is probably fine. See, $3.50. I could buy this without much of a fuss. Yeah, all right. Hopefully it's $3.50 on Steam because that's where all my money is. But whatever. What we're looking for, Knights of the Old Bollocks. The Sith Lords. Is that what it? No, it's this one, right? You can't even buy it. Oh, £16 a month. What a deal. What a deal. Boys, I don't know about you, but I might rather stick my dick in a blender. Why can't I just buy it? Maybe you can. I'm just looking at the wrong thing. Crisis, 44 beans. Titanfall 2. I pay this for Titanfall 2. I'll play Titanfall 2, boys. I don't know. I don't know if you are interested in that. Hopefully, it's available here. $3.74, boys. Absolutely, stick it up on the tubes.
This is what we're fighting for, Cooper. More people join every day to fight the IMC.
It's the same. It's the same. Let me get. It's the same engine as Apex, which obviously I fucking love. So I'll get this, and even if we don't play it straight away, I think it's good. Ultimate Edition. What's ultimate about it? I don't know. I mean, if all the DLC is £45, I doubt. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'll get this. That's £3 locked up. What else? I got Arc Raiders on PlayStation. I quite like it. I like it, but I'm super lazy and laid back. So my friend is more into it. So I just follow him, shoot at everything I see. He gets angry that I've angered all the drones and the wasps. Then we get blown up by Rocketeer, and I say there was nothing I could do. I did everything correct. You lost all your loot. I went in with a free loot because I couldn't give a shit, and that's that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What else? So, Final Fantasy, for sure. Anything good in that collection, I will probably get. So, Final Fantasy 16, absolutely never touching that boring fucking wank ever again. Final Fantasy Online, nope. Final Fantasy 1, 584. I'll take Final Fantasy 6, maybe. Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth, played that already. I hate it. just so you know. Anything that's not turn-based can get in the bin. Final Fantasy 9 gives me the full horn. 639, I think that's acceptable. If anyone would want to watch that, please enter your date of birth. But why? Alright, I was born a long time ago.
Peggy 12.
How is Final Fantasy fucking this is like whatever the fuck. I think it must have been higher than this before. I mean cheaper than this. And if we're not gonna start it tonight, maybe I'll hold off. Let's see. Hey. Boys. There's nothing like a boobaloid flashbang. The lowest historical price for Final Fantasy IX in US dollars. Alright, I don't understand. Don't understand dollars, boys. It said 70% off. $5.80. The lowest historical price for Final Fantasy IX on Steam in the UK has been approximately £5 and 80 European pence. This price was recorded during a sale event, typically at a 60% or 70% discount from the full price. So I'm missing out on a 10% bonus. I'm missing out on a 10% B-Nuts, boys. That's about 60p. I don't know about yous. Price tracking websites such as GG's X Deals and Is There a Deal are excellent resources for monitoring historical lows, with some sources listing prices for $3.64. But these often involve different purchasing conditions, like having AIDS. So the cheapest it's ever been, realistically, is £5.80, and it's currently, what? £6.30. Boys, just for you, lads. I feel like I'll part with the extra 80 pence. Okay, boys? Would we? I think I would play this, honestly. I have played it and I have finished it, but I remember I've only played it like once. And I remember it being extremely good. And I just feel like we will play it, you know? And that's the whole point. There's no point buying games and then just sticking them in the library for 10 years, which is what I have been doing. Boys. Let's have a look. See, look at my library. I'll just tell you all the games I've never played. Never played any of these. Not played that. Beneath the Steel Sky, nope. I mean, these are demos. Binding of Isaac we played. Black Mesa, never played. Played all the Broken Swords. Deponia I've played. Dark Side. Dead Synchronicity, not played that. Deponia, I guess we played those. And we played that. That's a demo. Monkey Island. Maybe I'm wrong. I played all of these. Final Fantasy Tactics. Faster Than Light, played those. Gabriel Knight, not played that. Her Majesty's Spliffs, not played that. Lacuna, a little bit of a letdown. Leisure Suit Larry, I bought that because of the tits. Apparently they're terrible. Magic Jewels, boys, hundreds of hours into that. Monkey Wank, that's balls. Persona 5, I think that was free. Portal is elite. Rose Bollocks seems a load of shit. These are shit. Unplayable wank. Sherlock Shits is a load of wank. Don't know what these are. That's bollocks. That's also a demo. Willy Wank. I think that's a demo. I don't think I bought this. I guess I bought this. Must have been 50p. There's no way I'm playing this bullshit. I guess I bought it, though. Incredible. XCOM 2, 90 pence. Absolute deal. I don't know. Maybe I paid 175, but it's fucking great. I just wish it worked with a pad a lot easier. And I would already be playing this. Yesterday's good. No, it's not. I'm getting confused with something else. I haven't played either of these, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, I haven't played either of these. So it's Dead Synchronicity, I think, was what I saw. Yeah, I've played this before, but it is good. It's a legit point-and-click game. There was supposed to be another one, but they never got round to making it. Boys. I can't play mods. I'm scared of... I'm like DSP. I'm like DSP. I'm scared. Let me read what Dark Synth is talking about. Final Fantasy IX is 60% off. Remake is 20%. I'm not playing any non-turn-based. They're fucking boring. Final Fantasy VIII is €5. That is a good price. What about something like Warhammer Total Wank? I've got Total War, but not Warhammer. It's fun. I'd watch that hands down. But you got to get a couple of upscaling mods. My computer is 10 years old. And after the whole RAM explosion, I'm not 100% sure that I can crack an 8 meters. But Titanfall, I'm excited to play. You know, if it's got the same engine as Apex, and I don't have to fight humans who are 20 times better than me, then it's just good bollocks. So I'll get this. What about, how much is Final Fantasy anything else? Because I might get the Pixel remasters if they're £5. Let's see. So I've played these, and I don't know, I just don't feel it. Final Fantasy IX, Legend. Final Fantasy VI, $8.44. Final Fantasy VII, £4. What a deal. Legitimate deal. Although we are not fighting, we're never going to fight Ruby Weapon and all that shit. Because it might be too much memes. And we're not getting the Golden Chocobo or whatever the fuck it is. we're just going to die of AIDS. Final Fantasy 8. Where's that? Let's see, but 639. This was the first one I really got into, and I fucking loved it.
Peggy 16.
I remember being at school and seeing this and thinking, how can graphics get better than this? How can we ever do better than this, boys? Incredible. Square was so ahead of everyone else with their FMVs. Parasite, the start of Parasite Eve, that was crazy as well. Oh man, Balam Garden, the greatest fucking background music ever. So what am I doing, boys? Am I getting this? Am I getting this? We'll see. We'll see what the peeps want. I will do what the peeps ask to an extent. So what was Knights of the Old Republic? Oh, what was this other Star Wars game? There was one that was like £2, wasn't there? Oh my days, that can't be right. It's £3 on the, or is this the other one? Is this the second one? Well, I'm not paying £8. That's the end of the story.
Peggy 16.
What am I looking for? I forgot. Alright, what's the fucking cheapest shit? Final Fantasy VI Remake. Is this real? Final Fantasy 3 3D Remake. I never remember that. It's not very highly reviewed though. Stranger of Paradise something. That was balls. Oh no, that wasn't balls. But it wasn't great. World of Final Fantasy, I finished that. That wasn't that bad, but I don't need to play that ever again. Haven't played this, but I don't think I want to. Final Fantasy X and X-2. Final Fantasy X was, I think, great.
Peggy 12.
In its own way. I mean, voice acting has not held up. This looks really nice, though. Yeah, I like this a lot. It looks great. When was this done? 2016? 2019, boys! Incredibles. Incredibles. All right, I'll get Knights of the Old Republic, and I'll put it on the... I'll put it on the... I'll just get it so that it's available. Where's Final Fantasy VI, though? There it is. I'm literally on it. £8. Only 35% off. I don't know. I feel like that's just scams.
Peggy 7.
Would we play this bollocks? Would we play this bollocks, boys? I don't know. £8. That's a bit... That's a bit rich as well. What's the cheapest? It's the cheapest it's ever been. It's the cheapest it's ever been. So I can't buy Knights of the Old Republic on here. For some reason. Titanfall is $3.50, which is the same as on Steam. So that's fine. There's no way you can't buy it, right? I must be being stupid. I mean, it looks like that's the only options you even have. I presume I've played this one as well, but I don't remember this anywhere near as much. I don't remember this anywhere near as much as the other one. Okay. Fucking bollocks. What's the other Star Wars one? I just want to see if it's the same game. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. No, $8.99 is the same number. So we're looking for the other one. Star Wars Jedi something. Fucking trying to scam me. Jedi something. Fallen Order. $3.50. There we go, boys. I'll get this. All right.
Lost.
Okay, we'll stick that on the wank list. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of numbers I can get behind, boys. This is the kind of number wangs I can deal with. Knights of the Old Wank. So, I just want it to be confirmed. Des, you want me to buy this game? At £4, or this one. I could play either. Or I could play, but I could get both. I just think 50% is not the best deal ever. So if it's just going in the library for a year, I could get it when it's even cheaper. So let's see what the historical cheapest price has ever been. $1.74. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about. I would buy it right now for this. $1.74. Will you do me the honor of letting me wait until it's this price again? I just love a deal. I love a deal, boys. The historical low price was 75% off from its standard price, while prices on third-party resellers have been lower. All the way down to £1.15. Incredible. Incredible. So I want to pay this. I want to pay £2. I don't want to pay £4. All right, that's my promise. That's my promise to anyone who cares about this game. As soon as it's £2, I'll get it without any fuss. I just like a deal. Like, that's my number one thing. I think $4.25 for a game that's 62 years old is too much. But we'll get both of them when they're one squid. I'll put them on the wish list so I don't miss it. I presume that they'll both come as a package, but it's Italy. Maybe they do come as a package. The bundle, yeah, they do, for 100 squid. I think I can skip that. Okay. All right. What else shall I get then? What else? Well, I mean, that's surely a DMCA banger. What else, ladies and plops, should I buy, even if it's only probable that I'll get? If it's super cheap, like anything 90% off, then I don't mind. There are really two rules. If it's something I'm going to play immediately, then the price doesn't matter. Like with Final Fantasy Tactics, we played that straight away. Broken Sword, I played that straight away. If it's something that is not like an immediate priority, then I do want to get a sexy deal. And I know I know, like, every now and again I think, I'll tell you a story about how much money I've lost in my life. But I still get excited by shaving fucking £2 off something. You know? What price is my Deponia series? 90% off. Absolutely shattered the meta on those games. I think they were 75p each. Yeah, look at that. 69p. Incredible. The entire journey, £2.50. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That is the deal of the season. Detroit, $3.99. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind playing that again. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. 4 games, £2.50, and I like this a lot. Mixed. I really wanted to enjoy the game. There's a critical bug. When was that? That was this month. Oh, the issue appears during a mandatory minigame. It makes it impossible to continue with the story. I do hate minigames. I'll say that. But they did patch in a one-click skip. Didn't they? Did they? I don't know. I remember you could skip everything, but because we're all so smart, we never got stuck on a minigame in the end. We never got stuck on a minigame in the end. I had a pretty good time with this. Didn't encounter a single game-breaking bug on a full playthrough. One thing that's useful, though, is making sure your max frame rate is set to 60. Helps smooth out some bullshit. Humor in this game is so dark, no high-energy flashlight in the world could brighten it up. That's not true, is it? So if you enjoy your humor as black as your coffee and have the smallest interest in point-and-click, get this game. If anyone tries to tell you the Germans have no humor, show them this game. I thought Swedish people made this game. Highly recommend the individual games that are part of this, but unfortunately other reviewers were correct, and the game seems to suffer from issues that cause visual elements to simply not appear. Incredible. I guess I got lucky that that never happened to me. Yeah. Recently posted, this game needs a hint system that will solve problems that you can't yourself. Waste of time if you're stuck. Boys, that's a DSP all day. You gotta get stuck. That's the whole point. You gotta get stuck, boys. That's the whole point. The game is actually quite excellent, but for the number of bugs that break the game. I mean, I guess we've got super lucky, because that's 3 games. We're 3 games deep, unless they're all shit in heads. What a name. Maybe they're all talking about the last one, though, because we have, I mean, there's one we've not played. Maybe that one's busted. Maybe that one's busted, which would be a disaster. Doomsday is the one, I think, the last one left.
I got this far and I was going to finish it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like that.
To the end.
The main thing is, I'm still alive. Nothing else matters.
3 hilariously insane adventures on the junk planet Deponia weren't nearly enough.
I didn't even see you coming.
What can I say? I'm like climate change, but you can call me Rufus.
Deponia Doomsday.
Everything has one ending, except sausages and my adventure.
Oh, sexy ass bitch is still in the game. That's good.
Whose voice is too massive?
Oh, Bongler McGee survived.
Join Rufus on his greatest journey yet, traveling beyond even time and space.
We've done enough damage.
Oh my lord, boys. We need to play this straight away.
You don't know me very well. We're locked in a time loop. I can't do anything about it. It's the end of time as we know it. Go!
Well, we'll definitely play this one day. We'll definitely play it one day. Dent review. I mean, yeah, if you get stuck on a point and click, like I say, that's hey, boys, that's how those games are supposed to go. All right, let's finish off this because I don't want to miss any deals that are worth getting. So, for sure, Titanfall's getting bought for $374. I think I can't imagine that ever being cheaper, and it's whatever it is, it's fine. Agatha Christie, I think this. I mean, it's never going to get cheaper than this. But I don't know that we're going to play it. I don't know. These are all great. Are we going to play them? The fact that I haven't up to this point, probably not. £9 just to stay in the library for 6 years. Plus, these are on sale like every 2 months anyway. That's quite good. I would get this, but that's too high for me. I don't think I'm getting this. I don't think I'm getting this anymore. It's the same game effectively as Lacuna, which is, you know, it's fine, but it's not tweaking my eyeballs. $6.39. It said that's the cheapest this has ever been, isn't it? Or maybe it was like 5 something. Yeah, $5.74 was the cheapest. So I'll get this as well. Papiers, please. I've seen that for £2 or £3. Knights of the Old Republic. We'll get that when it's £1.99. This I like the look of. This I definitely like the look of. Escape Simulator I probably won't get. Definitely get this when it's £5. System Shock 2, probably never getting that. Rimjob World, probably not getting that. Void War, I'll get this when it's 10. Old Skies. I mean, it looks okay. It looks good enough. 13, too much. Drifter's supposed to be good. 14, too much. Rosewater looks shit, but I'll get it if it's £1. Broken Sword, I'll get that, and that's that. So what else? What else? Papiers, please. It's too high at the moment. I saw it with my own eyes at £2 like a few months ago, and I signed in to get it, and I'd missed the deal. But I'll definitely get this when it's cheaper. But currently, anything 90% off, I'll buy. 100% off? I mean, that's a deal, boys. I don't mean, technically, I don't want whatever the fuck this is. But 100% off. I mean, you basically stolen it, haven't you, boys? Yeah, how do I just find great games for super cheap bollocks? Should I get this as well?
Peggy 18.
I think the playthrough is actually on YouTube. It looks good. I mean, graphics-wise, are great. But this might be a souped-up computer. Overwhelmingly positive. All right, I think this is good enough for £3. It fulfills all the criteria of the games that I like to play on a stream. Narrative based, you can't really die. Adult themes like big tits, you know? I mean, I haven't actually seen any big tits. It's not going to look like this, surely. Alright, we'll get Detroit as well. Look outside. Look outside. What about outside or inside? Oh, what a deal, boys. I played this on stream, though, haven't I? I feel like I played this. Yeah, I did. I think it was on Game Pass when I had it. But that is a great price. So I guess Limbo is going to be the same. Oh yeah, because we played Cocoon as well, didn't we, boys? Didn't we, Lance? Limbo, 89p. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we'll get that as well. I don't think I've played Limbo on stream. Yeah, I don't think I've played this on stream, but it's fucking great as well. Cocoon, we definitely did. I'm not buying that one again. That one's much more puzzly. £10? What a scam. Alright. Let's fuck about Maximum until 4:30. Maximum. Fez. Isn't that the game by Mark Fish, or whatever that guy was called? Yeah, the spin around thing. I remember that. I don't think I want this. I remember the most interesting thing about this was one of the first, like, indie games where it really made a lot of money. And the developer was, I'm sure his name was Mark Fish, something Fish. And him and his, it was him and one other guy, and the other guy didn't do any work. But he still had to pay him off like $1 million or something. I remember a documentary on it. And then he was making the second one, and everybody started calling him a bitch on Twitter, so he just said, oh, fuck it, the whole thing. Fuck the whole thing. And just put it all in the bin. Incredible. Incredible! Beezy says, I saw you play Limbo on stream when I first started watching. Oh, I guess I have played it then. Are you sure? You sure it was Limbo and not Inside? I mean, I guess, if you remember, I must have. Little Nightmares. Oh, Little Nightmares 3. Little Nightmares is a bit like Limbo, but it's worse. And it's not on sale. What a load of old shit. 15 quid. Absolute Les Bonicas, boys. Alright, what other games? Because if the sale ends tomorrow, this is probably my last chance to get anything. So you got to tell me, I'll buy anything that's cheap. 90% off goes in the bin. I mean, goes in the basket. Did I ever watch Poirot, the TV show? Yeah, I did. I had to watch it because there was the only TV was in the living room, and my mum loved all of that bollocks. My mum loved all of that shit. Soccer boxing, I don't think we're getting something stupid. Soccer boxing. Soccer in a box. No match for soccer boxing. Look at this. Trying to fool someone into buying Football Manager, but the wrong version. What the fuck's going on here? How they got all these licenses? I was going to say, on that little thumbnail, there's no way that's actually Erling Haaland, but it is. I feel like something's got to be fishy about this. Free-to-play full license. It looks like Football Manager as well. I don't know, maybe it's just budget, but there's no way the rights to the English Premier League are cheap. Yeah, look, Football Manager's £45. And everybody hates it. Look, it looks like the same game almost. Except one's free and one's £45. Weird. Alright, what other games exist in the world? What other games, boys? MugPixel is $1.99. I mean, that's a good price, but I've never heard of that. So let me put everything in a basket, maybe. Let's go to the wish list. So I think we're getting this. I don't think we're getting that. We're getting this. Not getting any Resident Evils. Final Fantasy, I think we'll get that as well. Papiers, please, and Knights of the Old Republic, or wait until they get a bit cheaper. Like, if anything is at a historical low, then there's no reason not to buy it, is my thinking. Limbo, I said that, right? Whether or not, I mean, 89p, you guys can't go wrong. Yeah, it's in the basket. So anything good that's a pound, there's no reason not to get. Carrion. I don't know. Carrion Deluxe Content Edition. Oh, Deluxe Edition content. Alright. What's this? Oh, this is going to be way too hard for me. You know I haven't got any skill. That's why Detroit is so good, because you can't die. Alright. Maybe it'll just tell me, like, the biggest deals or whatever the fuck. So these are all new, so I don't want any of those. Persona, I played that recently. Yeah, these are all too big and too new. How do I just find what is super cheapy bullshit? Star Trek Resurgence. I do like Star Trek. What's this? Oh, it's a Telltale Games kind of thing. What do you think about this, boys? 75% off. 13 hours to get it. So this really is my last chance to buy stuff. Captain's Edition. What's the Captain's Edition? Best Star Trek game in over a decade. The essence of Star Trek. But if it was the essence of Star Trek, who's got the huge tits? Because this isn't enough. Got old Spocky boy. And Warika. Amazing. Incredible. Let's have a listen.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection. I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
Fuck that. We'll just fly in with our shields down. Hope for the best.
All auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm off to the holodeck to have a wank.
Wrong.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields. Petrosian, get those shields up. Rerouting power to shields. Stand by. I need a heading. We've only got one shot.
Alright, what do you think about this? What do you think about this, boys? We're Star Trek lads. Street Fighter 6? That's going to be too much. There's no way that game's less than 15 squid. I'm tempted. Like I say, it's the kind of game that we play here, and we like Star Trek. I say we. I'm just guessing. I think this looks possible. I think, but Telltale games are impossible to die as well. I don't know. How old is this? It's pretty new. I'm guessing that's as cheap as it's ever been. Oh my god, fucking hell. Yeah, it's a record now. What do you think? What do you think, boys? Slap it on? 5 squid? Slap it on. How much have we got? What's the grand total? 31 squid. That's easy. That's easy quicks. That's easy quicks, boys. Look at all that games. Look at all that shit for 31 bangers. Alright, I'll definitely get all of these. What else? What else, though? Oh, I kind of want... Kathy Rain, 85 pence. See? That's a price. That's a price, boys. That's what I want to pay for the new one. The new one's like £13. I don't think we ever need to play this again. Or do you think I should just buy it just in case for like 10 years down the road? The new one looks so much better as well. But yeah, I like this a lot. And I'll definitely get it. But this is just crazy number wanks. 85 pence. I'll buy any old shit for 85p. Probably. So how do I find 85p games that I'll like? Is there a... Alright, deep discounts. Payday. I can't imagine playing Payday by myself. Fallout 76, they put that guy on it because he's in the game. I'm in the TV show. What a scam. Don't know any of these. Bendy the Ink Machine. Darksiders 3. Darksiders is not terrible. 350. Slay the Spire, only 199. Slay the Spire is only 199. I mean, I know that you guys would probably like this. I'm not a huge fan of it, though. It's free on PlayStation. Red Dead Redemption. How much is that? We need Red Dead Redemption 2, not the first one, I think. And I doubt the second one is cheap. Is that it? That's not enough. I need all the games to be 90% off. I don't think we need Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's it. That's all that they're showing me, but I know that there must be more. Categories. Text-based. Cyberpunk. How much is Cyberpunk? Hey. Boyish. 680 for whatever this is, but they did a good job of getting me excited because they had Boomerloids. Blade Runner is shit. I'm certain it's shit. Song of Lesbonics. Everybody knows only lesbos sit that way. I don't know what the fuck this is. See, in my head, I've always added everything I want to my wish list. But it's not full. Alright, let's check Red Dead price. But if it's not on the front page, it's not going to be cheap. Yeah, £20. I'm not paying that bullshit. The rumor was that it was going to be free over Christmas on Epic, but it wasn't. Yeah, if this was available, I'd probably play it. But I got it on PlayStation, and I never finished it because I just got really bored. But on a stream, you know, it might be fun. It's a lot more fun to punch up every woman you see and pretend it was for the memes on a stream than in private. Which is how I would play the game. But I'm not paying whatever this is. I'm not paying 15 quid. Crime. House of Tesla. Alright, what is the time? 4:30. So what did I say I was going to do? Heavy Rain classic memes. That's a good price. Are we going to play Heavy Rain in honor of Philbo's? Every viewer who ever watched Phil, this was where they found him. This was where they found him, boys. I don't think I've actually played this. I haven't. I've never played this. I know what happens, though, just because it's so old. Fahrenheit was good. How much is that? Mixed. 85p? Get in a fucking bag. Get in a fucking bag. Why is it mixed, though? I've played this. I've played, like I say, I've played. Hey, Lance. I've played basically everything in the world like this. But it's been a long time. I don't know that it has been a long time. Now I think about it, if it got a remaster on PlayStation in the last, like, 5 years, then I probably did. Have I spelt Fahrenheit wrong? I mean, it is possible. Yeah. So is that the only one? I mean, like I say, you literally can't go wrong if it's 80p. Alright, we'll stick that in. So, Heavy Rain, what was that? That was super cheap too, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Fucking Heavy Rain, it is 160 wanks. Beyond Two Souls, that's boring. I mean, Detroit is good, but I don't think we need this. But 169? Why do some of these games just look randomly really good? Like, graphics-wise. Oh, she's not gonna like looking like this in 2019, boys. Not that now she's a reverse Bongler. Not that now she's a reverse Bonglerage. Willem Dafoe. Oh, Mr. Huge Knobs. I don't know. Am I getting this? I have played it, and I thought it was rubbish. But 169 again. Can you argue with a 169? I mean, it's going to be on sale again eventually. But if everything goes to plan in the next 6 months, and I'm able to stream literally every day, anytime, maybe these are the kind of games that can tickle my balls. 685 for all of them, but and I mean, we're buying. Okay, we're buying all of them, right? So maybe this is better. All right, how do I remove all the other games? All right, maybe we just do it like this. So if they're 169 each, I don't know. Am I getting reverse scammed? Because if they're £1 each and it adds up to 685, I might be getting reverse scammed. I might be getting reverse scammed, boys. Oh, that's why. It's because this is £3. You probably can't buy things twice anyway. So 685 for Fahrenheit, Heavy Wank, Detroit, and that I think that's fine. £34. I got £61 though. Incredible. What else are we getting? What else are we getting, boys? Yeah, when I play Heavy Rain, I expect so much money from you boys. I expect so much from you to go, hey, Cheech, I remember when you first played this on your TV with a video camera. Been watching ever since. Love you, Cheeks. Here's $500. Goodbye forever. Incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible change is what we will be experiencing. So, Star Trek Resurgence is the, I guess the most... I think there's a chance that we'll play this soon, though. You know, we can start bringing out pictures of 7 of 9 and Deanna Troy's boobs. Final Fantasy, like I said, that was the cheap as I saw it. Final Fantasy 8 as well. Why not? Fallen Order for £3. Why not, boys? Treat yourself. Titanfall, I think that's good. I'm happy to pay that. I feel like there must be something away. You can buy the same game twice. Oh my god, I never knew Steam was such a bunch of scammers. So what else? How are we going to find games that are theoretically playable right now? I mean, the sales come along all the time. But this is a nice bunch of stream games, I think. Limbo's great. Inside is fine. I mean, I've never streamed a huge, what would be called AAA title like this before. I guess we'll see how we feel about it. Final Fantasy, yeah, they're fucking really good games. What else? What else could it even be, boys? That is a good recommendation. $6.29. I paid full price for this, in theory, because I got it on Game Pass. So, fuck you. Your discovery queue, community recommendations. Let's have a look at the community. You gotta trust the boys. Slay the Spire, I think that's a good choice. Not paying that. Toomey Boys, I mean, we got all the Toomey Boys on Epic. Witcher 3, never played that. Witcher 3, something I should get? £2.50, I mean, that's a good number. And I've never played it. Golf with friends. I do like a golf. Hades. Don't want that. Expedition is AIDS. Witchfire. Assassin's Creed I don't want. Kingdoms Come. £5. That's pretty huge, but I don't want that, I don't think. Abiotic Factor is... I mean, that's available on PlayStation for free. Arc Raiders is good. Zomboid is fine. It Takes Two. You actually need to. Baldy's Gate, still 40 quid. Unbelievable scenes. Sea of AIDS. Blank Warts, we got that free. I wonder if I actually have this free and haven't noticed. How do I just open this fucking thing up? Fucking bullshit. It's right there. I'm trying to see it. Oh, there you go. I feel like it might have been free sometime. Are we looking for Star Balls? Is it this one or is this the newest one? No, it's Fallen Order. $3.50 as well, but I don't have it. Alright, at least I know I don't have it. What about Knights of the Old Wank on this one? Not available on this bullshit. Alright. Alright. Hey. Oh, hey, boys, indeed. Now, what's she doing?
A lot more. This is gonna be like double the size by the end of it.
Boys, what's she up to now? I think she's missing a trick by not showing all the rest of this off. She got a fucking dildo. Well, let's not get distracted. All right. Eve Online. I don't think Eve Online is right, because that's, I don't know what that is, but it's an MMO, isn't it? Free. I mean, that means we can always get it, so there's no rush. Yeah, I mean, if it's free, no rush. All right, we'll get these 8 games. And that's that. Star Trek's fine. That's good. That's fine. These are good. Stiddly-dee. I don't know what if we're actually playing any, though. Like, it gives me massive put it in your library and forget about it vibes. But it's good. It's good numbers, so it's fine. All right. Hey, boys. All right, this is a bit low. Oh, let's I don't think we're playing Apops. All right, 15 minutes. No, we'll play up to the next save point in Lacuna. We'll play up to each save point, assuming I don't get killed or stuck. Those are the rules as we progress with our lives. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Yeah, the games. The games. So let me try and shit on this. The mana, impression. Nah. Brutal, extreme, very. Vault, maybe? No, probably mana. Hmm. Street Fighter versus Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter Extreme, Street Fighter Brutal. I don't know. I'm actually struggling a lot. North Pole, no. All right. If you want to guess, boys, you're allowed. Just make sure you give what you think the connection is. Because I think I'm stuck. All right, let's get on with this. 67, that's not high. That's not high. All right, so the game is usually slightly louder than Magic's. Yeah, we'll play up to a save point every night. And if I've got the horn, I'll play to the next save as well. Alright. Talk to Mrs. Moore.
Once again enveloped by the smell of the market, I thought back to the man I had been when Kat had brought me here. How did it all go so wrong? Deep down, I knew the answer. I was just too scared to commit to my family. It was so much easier to care about something that didn't have to like you back. That wouldn't go away if you didn't want it to. For me, that was my job. But ironically, protecting myself like that only made it hurt so much worse. Now that Laura was out of my reach, the pain of being separated was only amplified by the knowledge that I had missed so many opportunities to be with her.
Was it here? Yeah, just walk straight in. Do a quick boobaloid sweep. No boobaloids. What up, bitch? Oh, it's you again, you fucking slag. Sorry to disturb you a second time, but I need to ask you a few more questions. You're still after my husband. I told you he's on vacation in Femus. So he might be dead. He didn't arrive. He isn't. We checked the ID scanners at all spaceports on Gara and Femus. He never left the planet. You must have overlooked something. Listen, I love James, but he's just a poor devil. Shouldn't the CDI be taking care of the big dicks? James isn't one of them. I think you're underestimating your husband. He might be about to make a grave mistake. Did you see the Liberators video yesterday? Was hard to miss, so yeah. We have reason to believe that your husbando is affiliated with them. Seriously? That's what you came up with? He might have sold drugs or started a fight once or twice, but this is completely out of his league. We did some research and it seems like your husband has a strong motive. He's being paid for the attack and needs the money for your medication. It's true that I suffer from AIDS, but we've always managed. If he carries out the attack and we catch him, he goes to prison for life. If we get to him before, the sentence will be significantly less severe. Did you also find out how I got my condition? Well, AIDS. I mean, you took it up the arse without a rubber jeeble of them. I was a bum miner at Milex Mining on Femus. Turned out that I was inhaling harmful gases for months every day. The bosses knew about it, but the money was too good. Hundreds of people's lungs were irreversibly quacked. And you know what? I'd do it again, because money's the best. Milex got away with it. They were cleared of all charges, no compensation at all. We have to pay for our own medicine. Why are you going after my husband and not after them? I'm really sorry what happened, but there's nothing I can do. I did everything right, everything correct, and you stink. What we can do is stop your husband from doing something stupid. We have reason to believe that he's involved in an imminent terror attack. If there's anything you didn't tell me, I need to know right now. What happens if you're right and you catch him? He would probably go to prison for a few years, but it would be much worse if he blew up his own balls. I saw a message on his cell before he left. It was a booking confirmation from a hotel, but it wasn't on Femus. It was the Korean hotel here on Gara. I thought he might be cheating on me. He booked it until tomorrow. Thanks, bitch. You've been very helpful. Promise me you won't get hurt. I'll do my best, but I always open a door firing. He's an idiot, but he is a good guy. Please, I need him. I promise to do my best. I mean, boys, we can all promise to do our best. I'll do my best, boys. I always do my best. Listen, I'm pregnant. If he's about to do something stupid, remind him of our unborn son. That will make him consider his decisions. I won't. I'll shoot him. Thanks, bitch. Alright, off we go. Back to the train.
The Korean Hotel. I didn't even need to look that up. It was directly next to the Grand Church at Korean Square, one of the most important houses of prayer for Saviants here on Gara. It probably would be crowded with believers and tourists tomorrow morning. No doubt it was the Liberators' next target. The rush of making progress in the case only lasted a few moments until I realized that now I had to make a tough decision. If I told Zora about the target, I couldn't tell the CDI, and vice versa.
Alright, then we got a real, what do you call it? Decision to make. Damn, these boys are jamming. Alright, somehow I'm stuck. I thought I could just run all the way to the bottom. Isn't that the way that I came? Oh, there you go. Sorry. Sorry, boys. So who do I tell? Do I tell the police or do I tell the bitch? Oh, there she is. You startled me. What do you want? Check in with how your investigation is going, but not here. Too crowded. Follow me. Come on. I know a spot. Uh-oh, boys. Sounds like BJ o'clock. Which way did she go? Which one is it? Oh, which one is the bitch? Oh, here. This is better. What the fuck are you doing here? Are you following me? I told you I'd get back to you. Anything new on our client? Or what they're planning to do next? Okay, boys. This is it. This is the one. I could say yes or no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to stick with the popos. If my daughter gets blown up, this man's not real, so fuck it. You sure there's nothing you want to tell me? I'm sure, you bitch. That's disappointing. I need some results if I'm going to protect your daughter. We're making progress. I'll have something for you soon, you silly slag. I hope so. Here's a beer. You want a beer? No. Probably drugged. You out of your fucking mind. What? You think I poisoned it or something? I do, actually. I thought you said humans were good. Have a little faith. I'm not drinking that shit. Did you deliver my message? I did. And what did he say? He said, fuck off. Okay, thanks. What does it mean? Is it code? Presumably, she's just gonna say, never you mind. It's from when we were kids. I've known him for a long time. You know, I thought about what you said. I don't think I'm good. Or ever have been. But I will say this. I got some good baps. I talked to your daughter today. She's a good kid. I do not like the prospect of shooting her in the face. So don't fuck it up. Get her out of there, you slag. William, I guess her boss is called Willie Banks. My boss won't let that happen. It's all in your hands. If you don't find out anything about their next target soon, we'll need your help with the hack. The back door was set up successfully from your cell. Hope it was worth it. Gary will have to face consequences, because it's not going to be me. You really threw him under the bus there? Well, fuck off, you bitch. You made me do it. I guess you're not so righteous after all. Fuck you. This was your doing, you stupid whore. Unlike you, I never said I was a good person. It was the best option. I just want to protect Laura. If they had traced it back to me and fired me over it, I would have been worthless for you and for Laura. Oh, please, you didn't want to risk your own ass. No matter what you tell yourself, at the end of the day, you do what you fucking want. Sometimes it's a few layers removed, but in the end, it's all selfish. With extra steps, yeah, you're right. Let's just fuck each other instead. That doesn't make all actions morally equivalent. I thought I didn't need morals. You don't need beliefs. You are born with morals. They can be removed from you throughout your life. Hate is something you learn. But even you don't like the thought of harming Laura, do you, bitch? I thought you're doing your best to ignore your conscience. You will have to face it at some point. Not if I get quack first. Well, this has been fun. Have a look at my maps, I'm out of here. I'll check in again soon. I wonder if that mattered, not taking a beer or any of that. I feel like it probably... I feel like you're pushed towards just helping your daughter the whole time. So doing some things a certain way and other things a different way, I think that's probably the best way to see something random. Any news from Moore's wife? I think I found out about the next attack. Really? Shit, that's good news. Pretty sure it'll go down at Corian Church, and that's Moore's the one carrying it out. A Savient Church, eh? Sounds like a match. I'll send a message to our squad. They have to prepare an intervention as soon as possible. I'll meet you at the church. Oi, Conrad, one more thing. Don't want to hear it from anyone else. It looks like I'm not standing in for the chief after all. How come? The higher-ups said they had reason to believe that I tried to hack the CDI's database. How come? I don't know. I'd never do something like that. I wouldn't even know how. I told them as much, and they said that a commission of inquiry will need to have a closer look. Apparently someone used my login to try and attack on our network. Shit, Conrad. I just hope that I won't... I didn't do it. I'm gonna cry. Well, I'm sure some cunt set it all up. Never mind. Yeah, well, must be. Well, whatever. I'll talk to you later. Well, he's been quacked, boys. He's been quacked, and that's my jigs. Terraria might be fun. I don't know. If it's 89p, I'll stick it on the list. I know what that's like. It's a bit like Minecraft, but differently. Damn, 3 sex bombs. I'll take this carriage, please. What about not Harvest Moon, the other farm one? Starlight something, or Stardew Valley, that's what it's called. Alright, we'll do this part up to the next save point, and then we'll shit on it. There's Comrade. Alright. Let's talk this through one more time. We believe that Moore will try to get in this temple tonight. We don't know exactly what he's up to, but he'll probably be armed. The temple is closed during the night, so it won't be any civilians in there. The guard was replaced by one of our lads. If Moore tries to get in through the front door, he'll let him in without resistance. Our top priority is to catch Moore red-handed and prevent him from doing anything stupid. Deadly fire is authorized, but we should do everything to get him alive. Maybe he has some helpful intel for us. Yeah, alive is better. Conrad, you looked into Moore. If we confront him, you'll do the talking. Be careful, everyone. As I said, we don't know exactly what we're dealing with. There are agents dispersed all around this square. If Moore tries to run, Gary, we just saw the target sneak in through the back door. He's carrying a package. We couldn't see any details, but could very well be a bomb. Alright, lads. It's on. Let's do this. Conrad, grab my knob. Alright, let's go in. Guns blazing, knobs out. I mean, we're not going very fast. That's a lot of firepower, though. So we just have to remind him that he's having a baby son and not to kill himself. Looks like nobody's here. There's a staircase back here. Let's check it out. Kumar, you come with us. The rest of you stay here. If you hear commotion, back us up. Alright. If I get to him quickly enough, hopefully I can bribe him. Yep, he's doing the bombage. Mr. Moore, this is a CDI. The building's surrounded. Slowly raise your knob. Shit. What do you want from me? I didn't do anything. This is over, you scum. I need you to raise your hands now. I have a bomb. If you come any closer, I'll pull the trigger. You'll be shot before you move your wang. Your only chance to make it out of here alive is to cooperate. Listen, I'm just following orders. This is your last chance to comply. Drop the bomb or we'll blow your balls off. Stay away from me. Think of Mr. Cox. Yeah, this is just a bit easy, you know. I'm sure you want to meet your child one day. How do you know? Did she tell you? If you don't want your kid to grow up without a dad, you have to drop the bomb in your pants. Thank you. You did the right thing. Very good. Turn around so we can cuff you. Take it easy. Do you think he's going to get sniped by Zora? That's what I think. Maybe that is what would happen if she knew about it. Maybe. I mean, I guess we'll see. Alright. Crisis averted. And something else. Alright, saved 7 seconds ago, so that was pretty straightforward. We'll pick it up next time. So we'll do at least 1 or 2 saves per stream, just to keep the game rolling along. So I don't think I can do this one. Anyone got any guesses? End. Opposite. Pole. versus things with a starting with, I don't know, one away. Got it right, boys. Furthest point, the end, the extreme, the opposite, and the pole. All right. Okay, one more. Brutal. I don't know. Versus 5 brutal vault. All different types of Street Fighter games. I mean, I don't know. And we're not sticking around forever. Art movement with ism and what V might stand for. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Brutal, impression, manner, and real. Brutalism, impressionism, mannerism, realism, yeah. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, boys, thanks for watching, and thanks for giving me your advice on games to buy. I'll buy this off screen, because it probably needs my address and all that shit. Terrera's $4.25, getting the fucking balls. I'm not paying it. Not paying that shit. If it was $1.25, then maybe. Yeah, if it was $1.25, I'd stick it in the bin and never play it again anyway. Let's just have a quick look at some tits. That's doing some good work. The Lord's work. What about Velvet Shits? She's always doing the Lord's work. Hey, boys, how about a sexy old granny MILF as well? Incredible. Incredible. So I mean, I know this is a rerun, so they just film themselves cooking dinner with their tits out every day, and that's it. I don't know. If you're built like this, anything you do is classic memes, to be fair. Hey, boys. Hey! Lads. Absolute scenes of magic. I mean, I'm not surprised we haven't found anybody who can equal this tag team. I do like that Bay, whatever the fuck, though. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you again probably tonight. Probably.